What's up, y'all? It's your boy RHOA, and social media is reacting to everything that went down on the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. Let's get into this video.
Well, he's a cutie pie. I might put him in Potomac. Okay, yes. Yeah, he can come right on to Potomac. Oh.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy RHOA. We back with another video, and it is all going down on social media with the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we gotta talk about the clapbacks that Eva's giving right now. We gotta talk about some Marlo reactions, and then we're gonna get into some interesting things about Kenya Moore that you might not have seen. So you guys will want to get all the way into this video. Okay, so listen. Let's get some housekeeping out of the way real quick because we want to make sure that we do our due diligence to ourselves, correct? Okay, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below, hit that notification button because you just don't know when we're going to be coming back with new content. And I'm on a roll today because social media is on fire with so much going on. So I'm going to give it to y'all the best way that I know how, okay? So we're going to get all this content out here. We're going to get it all out on the table, okay? Just like they say on the Housewives, we're going to put all this stuff on the table. That's what we're doing right here. Make sure you guys also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at DJRichieSkye. That's DJRichieSkye, boy. So make sure you follow me on there. I will be headed out on vacation in about a day. Actually tomorrow night. So y'all make sure y'all keep up with me on Instagram and Twitter to see everything that goes on behind the scenes with that vacation. I might post some BTS of the vacation on this channel as well. So be on the lookout for that. Without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Now, the first thing I want to discuss is I want to talk about Eva for a bit, okay? So I don't know if you guys, I didn't really touch on her much on part 2 of the reunion because I really didn't feel like she had that much to offer in terms of, you know, maybe things that were that important. I did feel like we got a little bit more insight into her beef with Nene. You know what I'm saying? You know, she was mad that Nene was mad about the whole mic situation, and I can understand that. I guess I can understand it.
Eva, when Nene asked you to come back to the restaurant and you told her, don't have the mic, you don't want to be on the mic, why you didn't want the mic on? What
Good question.
You had to say?
Good question.
When I left the restaurant, I was done with the day. I was done with the scene. I was done with the girls. I was done with the day.
Okay.
So when Nene called me, I thought it was a friend calling me, trying to talk me off a ledge, like, girl, let me talk to you.
Right, but you are on a reality show.
I get it, but I left the reality show and went back to reality.
I know, but you can't leave the reality show when you're on the reality show.
Just like when Nene was not supposed to say anything to the Porsha, and then she went and said something as a friend because it's like girl code, because that's what like genuine friends do, because we're ride or die, that thing.
Okay.
It's kind of, that's what I guess I consider the same thing applies.
I mean, it's kind of like when Nene, again, like Eva said, it's kind of like when Nene, you know, told Porsha some information to give her a heads up that she told her off camera. It was kind of the same situation. So I can see how Eva could be like, listen, you know, after I took my mic off and I said, I will talk to you only if you're not mic'd, then that was an indication for Nene to then say, okay, well, I'm going to tell you like this. I can't have that conversation with you that you want to have right now because I am mic'd. And because I'm filming, I can't stop being filmed. At the end of the day, I don't know if you guys know this or not about reality shows. A lot of times, because of your contract, you may not be able to stop filming until the time of filming is over. Meaning, whenever your scheduled time to end is, you cannot stop filming until that point in time. Now, it just depends on your contract. I really don't know. And sometimes the only time you can stop filming is if you call, like, you know, a psychiatrist or something like that. So if it ain't that dire of a situation, it could have been a situation where Nene was just like, she wasn't willing to risk the penalty from production. I don't know. I don't know that to be certain. But she also could have, I do think that she could have just said, listen, I'm mic'd. I can't get out of being mic'd. Do you want to have the conversation or not? If not, then, you know, it is what it is. Like, we can't go forward with that conversation right now. So I'll have to talk to you later, girl. We'll talk later, girl. We'll talk later. We'll talk later. Blah, 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 blah. You know, she could have said that. So I get why Eva was upset a little bit, but anyway, she also, you know, has a couple of things to say about Marlo.
What is your current living situation? What's going on? Have
It's
you
the
moved?
same as most people. I live in a home. I'm fine.
Have you moved since we've last seen you?
No, since you last seen me, I have not moved. But you know what's more amazing is that Marlo spends more time worried about where I live and labels and less time worried about proper application of a lace front.
Marlo kind of makes herself a target, to be very honest with you guys. Now, I went over all of this Marlo stuff in another video, but to touch on it from a different angle, listen, for anybody out there that's been to jail for any crime or whatever, I kind of think that, you know, if you've done the time for the crime, or you went to court or whatever you did, you know what I'm saying? That's in your past. I definitely agree with you I agree with that. However, when you come so hard and sometimes so viciously after people who really haven't done much to you, you really leave yourself open for scrutiny, you know what I'm saying? And for people to peck at things that are now easy for them to peck at. So, for instance, if you got like 18 mugshots, then the people gonna come for you. They're gonna come for you. Why? Because you are out here sort of creating turmoil on your own. Now that turmoil is going to at some point come back to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like Wendy Williams said herself, you know, turnabout is fair play. So you can't expect to be putting other people's business out there in the way that you're doing without your business coming back to haunt you continuously. So when people are posting stuff like this on social media, you can't get in your feelings about that stuff. You can't be upset about it because it happened. You know what I'm saying? You so busy putting people's business out on the streets that now they can pull your card at any point in time. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of felt like, yo, Marlo, you might want to chill on that. And actually, it would be to your benefit to never even address or comment on somebody putting something like that up. You don't even need to retaliate at this point, because at the end of the day, you draw more attention to it when you comment on it. And then now I want to talk about it. Okay. Now other bloggers gonna pick it up. Okay. Now other people gonna actually share that stuff. Okay. So listen, if that one person had never said anything about it, or if that person had said something about it and you never commented on it, guess what? You gave it traction. You gave it life. So stop giving things like that life if you don't want it to be brought out in the public anymore. You know what I'm saying? Whew. So Kenya Moore has been relatively silent on social media with regards to all of this stuff with the reunion. Now, it could be one of a couple of things. One, she could be like, well, I'm not commenting on anything right now because I'm not being paid to fight with you girls at this moment. She could be saying that. And honestly, I don't blame you, girl. It's like this. Show me the money. Show me the coin. You know what I'm saying? Run me my coins.
Say, run those coins. Run it. Run the coins. Where the coins at?
If the coin's not involved, I'm not going back and forth with you people. You know what I'm saying? And that's my, you know, so that's probably the smartest bet at this point now. But I'm always here for a little bit of light mess. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of light mess. So I feel like what she did was give us a little light mess. You know what I mean? Because she retweeted some things that some people said about. One of the things was like I think somebody was calling the reunion, and I'm gonna put it right here. But was it the reunion or Kenya Moore tribute? It's interesting that she would post that. Now, I think that Kenya is one to try to, you know, I feel like she would rather gain the Bravo executives' interest via other means. And I kind of feel like she's letting the drama that's unfolding between Nene and Cynthia and Kandi unfold for itself so that she doesn't even have to get involved in the chaos. She could kind of just sit back and not do anything. What I don't necessarily, I'm not feeling too much is the fact that I feel like she's kind of letting Cynthia take a lot of this heat on her own. You know what I mean? Like I kind of honestly wish that she would get out there and say something in support of Cynthia and Kandi. However, like I said before, she probably not saying anything because she's not being paid to. You know what I'm saying? If the contract ain't on the table, if the ink ain't dry, if it ain't solidified, if the check ain't in the bank, if You know, it ain't being FedEx, the money order ain't got there, the Cash App ain't dinged, the Venmo ain't popping. She probably is like, you know what? I'm not doing anything else because I'm not giving y'all the life that y'all want because y'all not putting the dollars in my bank account. Y'all not running the money. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not running the money the way that you need to be doing. So Bravo, run her that money. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I can't really fault that mentality because I get it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, the rent is always due. So anyway, that's all the news we got for y'all today. I need to go to the gym or do something and get myself together. I got to finish packing for this trip, but I just wanted to give it to y'all like I saw it and like I saw what was happening. As always, you guys, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that notification button to see when the next video is coming out. Now, guys, again, listen, I do work with entrepreneurs and entertainers and artists to help them get onto television because I know my stuff, okay? So click the link down in the description below if you want to work with me to get placed into media, to get featured into media. I help people do that. I can easily do that. So hit that link down below. Also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at DJRichieSkye. That's at DJRichieSkye. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video.